Have you ever contemplated about the influence of a captivating story on your business promotion? Let's delve into the potent realm of storytelling, a domain where words wield power and narratives shape perceptions. In the world of business promotion, storytelling is not merely a luxury. It's a necessity. A compelling story can breathe life into your brand, transforming it from a faceless entity into a relatable character. It's this personal connection that etches your brand into the minds of your audience, making it memorable. Take, for instance, a local coffee shop that shares stories of sourcing its beans ethically from small-scale farmers, or a boutique that weaves tales of artisanal craftsmanship into its brand narrative. These are not just businesses, they are stories that resonate with customers, stories that engage, inspire, and persuade. So storytelling in business is not just a trend, it's a powerful tool to connect, persuade, and win over your audience. Now, one might ponder what makes a story great. It's not just about having a beginning, middle, and end. A great story has depth. It's about characters, conflict, resolution, authenticity, and emotional engagement. Let's delve a bit deeper into these elements. First, we have characters. Characters are the heart and soul of any story. They're the ones who take us on the journey. They're not just names or faces, they're people with dreams, fears, strengths, and weaknesses. The more relatable your characters are, the more your audience will invest in their journey. Next, we have conflict. Conflict is the driving force that propels the narrative forward. It's the challenge or problem that the characters must face. It could be a personal struggle, a clash with an adversary, or a battle against elements. But remember, conflict isn't just about fights or disagreements. It's about tension, suspense, and the underlying question: what happens next? Then comes resolution. This is where the conflict reaches its climax and gets resolved. It's the moment of truth, where the characters confront their challenges and emerge victorious or transformed. It's the payoff for the audience's emotional investment in the story. Now let's talk about authenticity. Authenticity is the key to making your story believable and relatable. It's about staying true to the essence of your characters, the environment, and the situation. It's about showing the raw, unfiltered reality, even if it's a fictional story. Authenticity makes your story credible and resonates with the audience. Lastly, we have emotional engagement. Stories are about feeling. They're about making your audience laugh, cry, gasp, ponder, or cheer. The more your story can evoke emotions, the more memorable it will be. So don't just tell a story, make your audience feel the story. Remember, a great story is about making your audience feel something, and it's that emotional connection that makes them remember you. With the elements of a great story in mind, how do you go about building your own story? This is the question that we're going to address in this segment. Let's delve into the step-by-step process of crafting a compelling narrative. Your first step is to identify the main characters in your story. These characters are none other than your business and your customers. Consider your business as the protagonist, the hero of your tale, and your customers as the supporting characters who are integral to the plot. Next, define the conflict. Every memorable story has a conflict that needs resolving. This conflict is the problem that your business aims to solve. It could be anything from providing high-quality coffee to hard-working professionals, to offering unique, handmade accessories to fashion enthusiasts. This conflict is the driving force that propels your story forward and keeps your audience captivated. Now it's time to create a resolution, the climax of your story. This is how your business provides a solution to the conflict. It's the moment of triumph, where your business saves the day by resolving the customer's problem. Whether it's by serving the perfect cup of frothy latte or crafting the most exquisite piece of jewelry, your resolution should be the highlight of your story. But remember, while it's tempting to add twists and turns, the best stories are often the simplest ones. Keeping your story simple makes it easy for your audience to understand and relate to. So avoid unnecessary complexities and stick to the main plot. Also, strive to create a narrative that your audience can relate to. The more relatable your story is, the more it will resonate with your audience. This requires understanding your audience, their needs, aspirations, and struggles. It's about creating a story that mirrors their experiences and speaks to their hearts. Finally, remember that your story is not just about selling a product or a service, it's about sharing a journey, an experience that your audience can be a part of. It's about building a connection that goes beyond the transactional and delves into the emotional. A well-constructed story is like a bridge between your business and your audience, leading them to see the value of what you offer. So let's start building that bridge, one story at a time. We've talked about the elements of a great story and how to build one, but how do you master the art of storytelling? Well, the secret lies in practice and consistency. You see, crafting a compelling narrative isn't something that happens overnight. It's a skill that's honed over time, through trial and error, just like any other art form. Start small, perhaps with a story about how your business came to be, or a personal anecdote that connects you to your work. Experiment with different narratives. Try adding a dash of humor or a pinch of suspense. See what resonates with your audience. Then, refine. Refine until your story shines like a well-polished gem. Remember, the art of storytelling isn't about perfection, but about connection. It's about touching hearts, sparking curiosity, and creating a lasting impression. So, keep practicing, keep experimenting, and keep refining. Mastering the art of storytelling takes time, but once you get it right, it can be a game changer for your business. In the span of these few minutes, we have taken a journey through the realm of storytelling in business. We've seen how a well-crafted story can be a potent tool, a beacon that lights the way to success. It has the power to captivate, to inspire, and to instigate change. We've dissected the anatomy of a great story, understanding that it's built from several key elements: a compelling protagonist, a riveting plot, a transformative journey, and a stirring resolution. These are the building blocks of a tale worth telling. We've also explored the process of constructing a narrative. It's a task that requires insight, creativity, and a dash of courage. And finally, we've delved into the art of storytelling, appreciating its subtleties and the finesse required to truly master it. Remember, a compelling story is a powerful tool for business promotion. So start building your story today and watch your business transform.